Hello and good afternoon. Coming to you live with a new setup, new camera. I'm doing the voice recording on my phone so that I don't sound like I'm screaming or whatever. And I also did not want to buy one of those little mics because we're in an era of not buying things and not consuming things. So my phone works perfectly fine. Anyway, hi, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Natalie, and this year I have moved to my parents' house at 30 years old, which sounds crazy because it is. But that being said, I'm taking advantage of the space that they have here and the time that I have here to just pursue all the little hobbies that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. At the beginning of the year, I was doing a lot of baking, which I have like a ton of videos of just me baking stuff from like cookbooks that I have, and that was really nice, and I really enjoyed that. It was very fulfilling. So now for the spring and the summer, I wanted to start gardening. Not gardening, but like actual gardening. I've never thought to have a green thumb ever. As a matter of fact, with every houseplant that I've ever had, it has died and not survived me. From like basil, like that you get from the grocery store. I had them on sterile once, and it that was tragic because first of all, shit was expensive, and yeah, I killed it. There's no going back from that. Whatever. I just wanted to start fucking gardening. What else am I supposed to do around here? My parents have a quite big backyard, which is so nice. Considering I've always lived in apartments, and even when I lived with my parents before, in my childhood, we didn't have a big backyard, so their backyard here is really nice. My dad had bought a flower bed last year, and he had his own little garden last year, so yeah, I kind of just wanted to continue on with that little tradition. So yeah, guys, here's a tour of my gardens thus far. First, I want to talk about the actual beds that we have. This is it. Got it from Amazon. I fear that for the price, it is pretty good. I think it was only like $100. And obviously, once you get the soil and everything, it's not a lot. I mean, the soil, I think was from Walmart, so that was another $50, so $150 for the whole setup. My dad had already bought one last year, and I bought one this year, and now we're hoping to keep the tradition of buying a new bed each year and planting more things each year. So hopefully we continue with that tradition. So as a rookie gardener, as someone that doesn't know shit about anything, I figured that the easiest thing to plant from seed is herbs. So I chose dill, basil, and parsley. My dad already has a gigantic thing of mint, which, by the way, aside from mojitos and tea, I don't know what else to use mint for. So if you have any recipes or ideas of what I can do with this mint, please leave a comment, because I'm at a loss of what to do. There's so much of it, and we need to harvest some of it, because it's getting a little bit crazy. So that's been the latest inclusions of herbs. I also did some spring onions and sweet onions. I planted everything around March. I think beginning of March is when I initially planted stuff. I wanted to plant red onions and just white onions, cooking onions, but apparently you're supposed to plant those when it's still cold and frosty, and I did not do that because I was hibernating myself. So why would I be outside planting things Yeah, right. So yeah, so I had to kind of settle for the green onions and the sweet onions. Whatever. They're still onions. I love spring onions. I put spring onions on everything, but I hate buying them because you only need like one. Like if you're planning to use it, you only need like one. So now you have like this gigantic bunch of green onion that it goes to waste. And the same thing with basil. If I get basil and I just want to use it for like a pizza or for sauce and I still have so much left, buying herbs feels like such a waste of money. So that's another reason why I just planted them. Because that way whenever I need them, I could just grab them and they're still alive outside and not rotting in my fridge. Hello, genius. Planted all of that in the planter that we already had. So that was the first thing that I did. And then I like got in this like hyperfixation thing. And like I said, I bought another bed. And I went to Walmart. Walmart. And I got sweet potato plants. Like they were already little sprouts. So I got those. I've also been on a sweet potato hyperfix. That's been another hyperfixation is sweet potatoes. I've been eating sweet potatoes like fucking crazy. So I might as well grow them so that they're free. Sweet potatoes. And I also got a bell pepper plant. It's like a purple bell pepper variation. That's been growing like crazy, actually. I'm actually so pleased with how that's growing because, I mean, everything's growing, obviously, thankfully. But since I started everything else from seed, it's been a little bit slower and it's, I guess, not as exciting. It is exciting to see everything turn green like the first week and seeing like little sprouts begin to sprout. Okay. But there's something about like the bell pepper plant growing its little flowers and its little there's like little bulbs in it, and it gets me so excited. So very, very glad with that. All of this kind of started because when we first moved here, we have a neighbor that has an amazing garden. It's the best garden I've ever seen. They spent so much time into like just setting everything up. They have everything kind of like landscaped, so it's in tiers. She has so many vegetables, so many fruits, so many flowers, and I've just been super inspired. So as soon as springtime came around, I was like, okay, I want a garden like the neighbor. So the neighbor, I guess, took notice that I've been outside a lot and gardening a lot, and she brought over 2 tomato plants, which I'm partial to tomato. I don't love it. I did look online though that I only really had space to plant these things next to the sweet potatoes, but I saw online that you're not supposed to do that. Is that true? Can someone tell me, please? Like, I need help. I'm a baby gardener. I don't know what I'm doing. I read online that you're not supposed to do that, so I was just gonna wait to get another container to plant them separately, but my dad planted it anyway, and I felt bad like taking them out, but I definitely gave him an earful. I was like, you're not supposed to do that. So they're there now, and I don't know if it's gonna mess up my sweet potatoes, and if it is, I need someone to tell me immediately. So right now that's the lineup. It's basil, parsley, dill, onions, sweet potato, pepper, and tomatoes. Oh, and lastly, this is like just like for fun and exciting because there was a little gap that I had left between the onions and the herbs. So I just like sprinkled flower seeds in there. I just got a random packet of flowers from the store and I just threw them in there, and they're growing. I mean, they look so cute. There's like this one variation. I don't know what kind of flowers they are. I have no idea. Like, I didn't even read the thing. I just saw the picture and I just threw them in there. There's like this one variation that has like such a thick, it was a really thick seed. So I imagine that this is what's growing out of there. And it has like a really thick stem. So I'm excited to see what that's going to turn into. I think it's going to be cute. My only fail so far has been that I bought these strawberry like roots. Like, it's like a dehydrated root, and you're meant to soak them and then plant them. So I did that, but nothing has grown. Like nothing, like no signs of life whatsoever. I asked the gardening neighbor about this. I was like, am I cooked? And she was like, no, they just take a while to grow, so just wait a little bit longer. But it's already been a month, you guys. Like, it's definitely been over a month since maybe not over a month, but just about a month since I planted them. So I'm starting to give up on the strawberries, but it's okay. We could just go strawberry picking somewhere else, and that'll be that. But we'll save that for a different time. We'll save that for next year. I'll do it properly next year. Pros and cons of gardening. I'll start with the cons. This is just a me thing. I really hate lizards. I can do cockroaches, I can do spiders, I can deal with any kind of bug. I'm not scared of bees. I'm a little scared of wasps. But like, whatever. They're whatever. Lizards, frogs, and geckos, like any squishy amphibian reptile creature really like puts me on edge and makes me want to die. With gardening, you can only imagine how this is a problem, because these creatures exist outside during this time of year, and that's been a problem for me. There was a time where when I was like starting to plant stuff, I was like digging through dirt and just trying to break it all up, and there was just a little lizard that like pounced out, and I was like, oh wow, I could have died. And thank God I was wearing gloves, because I think if I would have like touched it with my bare hands, or if it would have jumped on me, I would have aborted the operation completely. Like, I would not have continued on. I would not be making this video. I would not be talking about any of this, because I would have died. I would be dead. So yeah, thank at least that didn't happen. But you know what? It does make me feel good about like facing this fear of mine, because every single time I go outside or like go to water my plants, like I know that I could be faced with one of these creatures. So it's just kind of like a little exercise, a little fear facing exercise. So in a way, this is a good thing. But generally, speaking seriously now, I have really liked the routine of checking on my plants and watching the growth. I mean, it's kind of corny to say, but like, yeah, it's so gratifying to see something that you've taken the time to take care of grow and thrive and provide for you at one point. Like, I'm going to be able to use these things for food and for eating and for my family. Like, they get to have little freshly grown herb situation. I think that's probably why my dad likes it too, because he's got that same like feeling of like, look what we've grown together. It's like very sweet. It's also something to do besides being on my phone, which that's gonna be a whole other video, you guys. I've quit Instagram, so like social media, and it's been the best, like actually the best. At least like I've quit, hold on, pause, because I still go on Instagram but on the computer, but it's different, and I'll get into that in a different video. Everyone says it's the same, but I disagree, and I'm gonna talk about it. So gardening has been a really nice just something to do. It's like baking. It's like the summer version of baking. Just creating and growing. Oh, I didn't grow this from seed. I bought flowers too, and I just have them in pots because it's springtime, and why wouldn't I just get already flowers that have already bloomed? Same thing. I thought they were gonna die, guys. I thought they would not survive like a week with me, but they are still alive, and they look so good. Like, I think I got these little petunias that are purple. I think they're petunias. And these other smaller flowers, I forgot the name of these completely, but they're so cute. They're like pink and orangey, and oh, I love them. And then I got these like roses. These are so pretty. I love these the most. And I have one hanging from a hanging pot outside in the backyard, and then I have one in the front yard. And yeah, I'm glad to say that I have not killed these plants. So if you think that you have a black thumb, just try again. Just try again and just give it your all. But you gotta make an effort though. It does require effort, and maybe that's where I was lacking in the past, because I probably just didn't keep up with my waterings or sunlightings for these little guys. But now I do, and I think that's why everything's going so well. Yeah, that's a little introduction to my latest gardening endeavors. And yeah, I hope to post an update within a month with everything that's grown. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.